Good morning and welcome to all BSc first year students of Fishery Science in online lecture series of semester 2nd, paper number 3rd, freshwater fish culture technology. And in this online lecture series we have seen introduction to types of aquaculture. Depending upon the different criteria, different aquaculture system, these are to be based on aquaculture criteria. We have studied in this introduction to types of aquaculture, 4 criteria already we have completed. First criteria, culture based on quality of water, fresh water, brackish water, marine water. Second criteria, culture based on commercial consideration, that is extensive aquaculture, intensive aquaculture and semi-intensive aquaculture. Then third, culture based on number of fish species, monoculture, polyculture. Polyculture is also called as mixoculture or also called as composite fish culture. Third criteria and fourth criteria, culture based on the construction designs, that is raceway culture, cage culture, pen culture, reservoir culture, culture in tanks, culture in berries. All these are the different culture constructions of the culture based on construction. Now today we have seen that culture based on climatic conditions, culture based on climatic conditions, and second we have seen that culture based on the differential different conditions or the miscellaneous conditions. First we have seen culture based on climatic conditions. Culture based on climatic condition, according to the culture based on climatic conditions, aquaculture, these are to be classified. Aquaculture, these are to be differentiated into two types, two ways. One is the cold water fish culture and second is the warm water fish culture. Climatic conditions. One is the cold water fish culture and second is the warm water fish culture. First we have seen that is cold water fish culture. What is meant by cold water fish culture? When fishes, these are to be cultured. When aquatic animal, it can be cultured in cold water area, in cold water zone, where temperature is to be 0 to 20 degrees centigrade or below 20 degrees centigrade. When aquatic animal, it can be cultured. It is called as the cold water fish culture. Where cold water, these are to be found. This cold water, these are to be found. These are to be occur at the altitudes. At the altitudes where water temperature is to be very cold, below 10 degrees centigrade, below 20 degrees centigrade, sometimes occasions it is to be below 0 degrees centigrade. In such culture site, culture water bodies, when fishes, these are to be cultured, it is called as cold water fish culture. This is the culture practice. Cold water fish culture is the culture practice adapted in water situated in high altitudes, above 914 meter MASL. MASL means मीन सी लेवल, समुद्र सपाटीपासून ज्याला आपण मराठीमध्ये म्हणतो, शुद्ध मराठीमध्ये आपण त्याला काय म्हणतो? वेन फिशेस दीज आर टू बी कल्चर, वेन फिशेस दीज आर टू बी अडॅप्टेड टू कल्चर इन ए हाय अल्टिट्यूड्स अबो 914 MASL, that is मीन सी लेवल. MASL मीन सी लेवल, समुद्र सपाटीपासून जितक्या उंचावर जाल, ॲज ए हाय हाईट the temperature, these are to be decrease and water becomes colder one. And in such cold water, when fishes, these are to be cultured in such high altitude areas where lakes, reservoirs, streams or hill stream areas where water temperature is to be below 0, where water temperature is to be low just up to 5 degrees centigrade, up to 10 degrees centigrade. In such colder water, when fishes, these are to be cultured, fishes, these are to be grown it is called as cold water fish culture. In India, in Himalaya, in Himalaya, Jammu Kashmir area, where temperature is to be below 10 degrees centigrade, in such high hill stream areas, fishes these are to be cultured, these are to be grown. Generally in these fishes, sea bass culture, then mahseer culture, and some culture of fishes these are to be done. Mahseer is the best species to be cultured in cold water fishes, and these culture is called as the cold water fish. It is to be 1914 MSL meter sea level fishes these are to be cultured, where lakes, reservoir, streams fall within the temperature range of 0 to 20 degrees centigrade, and fishes these are to be cultured, these are to be grow, but it is to be very less extent, minimum in quantity. Fishes these are to be cultured, these are to be grow. It is called as cold water fish culture. Second is the warm water fish culture. Warm water fish culture, when fishes these are to be cultured, practiced, or fishes these are to be adopted in warm water bodies, where temperature is to be about 20 degrees to 40 degrees centigrade, in between 20 to 40 degrees centigrade. When water temperature is to be in between 20 degree to 40 degrees centigrade, and fishes these are to be cultured. These culture practices were carried out. These culture practices were carried out in tropical countries, where water temperature is always more. Where water temperature is always more, and fishes becomes adapted to such condition. These fishes these are to be called as warm water fish culture. Means where temperature is to be in between about 20 to below 40 degrees centigrade. Warm water areas, where warm water areas in these tropical countries, tropical areas, water temperature is to be always warm, and in this such warm condition, fishes these are to be cultured, these are to be grown. It is called as the warm water fish culture. Means according to the climatic condition, fishes are to be cultured as a cold water fish culture and warm water fish culture. Then next criteria, on the basis of different form conditions, integration on the basis of different conditions or on the basis of different form integration, fishes these are to be cultured, aquatic animals these are to be cultured. It is to be called as the differential different condition, or simply fish culture on the integrated fish farming. Integration means not only the fishes these are to be cultured in warm water, fishes these are to be cultured in cold water, fishes these are to be cultured in pond, tanks, rivers, reservoirs, lakes, but these fishes these are to be cultured on a integration way. Integration way, that is when fishes these are to be cultured, agriculture come fish farming, animal husbandry come fish farming, then this is to be called as on the basis of different form integration fishes can be cultured. One is agriculture come fish farming, and second is the animal husbandry come fish farming. Again fish come farming with agriculture, it is also called as, or it is important culture. First, a fish farming with agriculture, in the fish integrated agriculture. Integrated means एकात्म ज्याला आपण म्हणतो, एकासोबत फिशसोबत वेगवेगळे ॲनिमल कल्चर करणे, फिशसोबत ॲग्रिकल्चरल प्रॉडक्ट किंवा ॲग्रिकल्चरल क्रॉप कल्चर करणे, त्यालाच आपण काय म्हणतो, इंटिग्रेटेड फिश फार्मिंग. इन द फिश इंटिग्रेटेड ॲग्रिकल्चर सिस्टीम, fish culture is integrated with agricultural crops such as rice, such as banana, such as coconut. When these rice, banana, coconut or other different crop, in which crop more quantity of water these are to be essential, more quantity of water these are to be required. When fishes these are to be cultured in such a crop, when fishes these are to be cultured in rice field, when fishes these are to be cultured in banana field, when fishes these are to be cultured in coconut field, it is to be called as a fish farming with agriculture, fish farming with a agriculture. Agriculture based integrated system includes rice fish integration, horticulture fish come integrated, mushroom fish system integrated, sericulture fish integrated. Means all these agriculture, sericulture, mushroom culture, horticulture or the rice field, these fishes, these varieties, these are to be cultured with rice, cultured with fish, cultured with mushroom. It is called as इंटिग्रेशन. इंटिग्रेशन एकात्मता, सगळ्यासोबत सगळ्यात मिळून मिसळून राहणे आणि मिळून मिसळून संगोपन करणे. दिस इज कॉल्ड ॲज इंटिग्रेटेड फिश फार्मिंग. राईस fish integrated farming, it is also called as paddy cum fish farming. In this system of farming of fish is farmed in paddy fields. Not all paddy varieties are suitable for integrated fish farming, but those paddies which is to be suited, those varieties these are to be suitable, those varieties these are to be with a strong root system. These varieties these are to be used for the culture of fishes. In these paddy fields, different varieties of paddy these are to be used, such as tulsi, such as that is panidhan, such as CR 260 77, such as ADT 6, ADT 7, then such as Raja Ranjan, such as that is Patambi 15, Patambi 16, suitable for farming in combination with fish because it has strong roots to withstand the flood conditions. And in these different varieties of rice, we have heard the varieties of rice, that is HEMT, Kolam, then that is the rice, it is to be famous rice of India. Which are these famous rice which is to be used in Indian varieties? These famous rice varieties these are to be used, but these varieties these are to be not suited for the fish. Varieties with strong root system like Tulsi, Panidhan, CR 260 77, ADT 6, ADT 7, Rajranjan and Patambi 15 and Patambi 16 are suitable for farming with fishes in combination with fish, and because it has strong root system with flood condition, these varieties of rice these are to be used for the culture system. Means those varieties which is to be cultured, those varieties which is to be growing in India, these varieties these are to be important, these varieties these are to be used, such as the different famous varieties of rice in the fish species such as common carp, tilapia, morels are most suitable for culturing rice. Which are the fishes these are to be used for culture? That is the species of common carp, Tilapia mozambica, that is Channa morellus, Channa punctatus, Channa gachua, then Magur. These are the varieties of fishes these are to be cultured with paddy fields, cultured with rice, and these rice these are to be used for a alternative crop for the fisherman, for the fish. Those famous rice, that is basmati rice, which is to be cultured, but in this basmati rice these fishes these are to be not grow, not culture. The basic principle involved in the integrated fish farming are the utilization of these synergetic effect of the interrelated farm activities and the conservation, including the full utilization of farm waste. The basic principle involved in the integrated farming are the utilization of the synergetic effect of the interrelated farm activities and the conservation, including the full utilization of farm waste. Waste recycling of organic waste in agriculture is only a misplaced resources which can become a valuable material for another product. Integrated fish farming incorporates two or more than two production technologies. Integrated fish farming incorporations two or more than two production technologies running simultaneously on parallel footing to boost each other's farming. This result to increase the total productivity, additional employment, then reduce the technologies, reduce the investment on fish farming, enhance the efficiency in resource utilization, and reduce the risk factor through diversification of crop. That's why these agricultural with fish culture result to increase the total productivity, additional employment, reduce investment on fish farming, enhance the efficiency of resource utilization, and reduce the risk factor. That's why these fishes these are to be cultured with crop, cultured with rice, cultured with other varieties The important features may be as waste or byproduct of recycling is an output from one subsystem, one crop which is otherwise may have been wasted becomes the input to the another system of crop. Means those are the wastage of crop. These paddy wastage, these are to be used as fish for growth, for development. In another way, the fecal matter of fishes, these are to be used as fertilizer for paddy. Means both these are to be each other helping. Paddy, these are to be helpful for fishes, as well as fishes, these are to be useful to the paddy. Those are the manure, those are the fertilizer, or those are the food and feeding, these are to be provided to these fishes. These food and feeding, these are to be used as manure or fertilizer for the paddy, and hence improvement of space utilization, in which the subsystem essentially occupy part or all of the space required for the individual subsystem, and it can be used to grow the paddy fields, to grow the rice, as well as to increase the fish production. And that's why this system, these are to be important, these are to be most useful. What is the significance of paddy cum fish culture? What is the significance of agriculture cum fish culture? Paddy fields are the natural conditions of field which convert the field into the temporary ponds. The paddy field, these are to be convert the fish or convert the paddy fields into a temporary ponds, in which the selected fish species such as magur, such as morels, such as common carp, these are to be stocked, and it can be stocked. Hence in a year farmer gets paddy as well as fishes. Means paddy is to be lost, fishes these are to produce. Sometimes fishes these are to be lost, for paddy these are to produce. The waste water can be used for best purpose, and natural resources can be properly used. Supplementary food provided to the fishes, when remain unused, then act as a manure for paddy, as well as the fertilizer, these are to be used for manure, and paddy's waste material, paddy's food material, these are the food for fishes. Harmful insect to the paddy may be destroyed early by the fishes, hence increase the paddy field. Therefore no water pollution by insecticides, means harmful insect to the paddy. Those paddy, these are to be used, you can spray insecticides, we can spray rodenticides or the herbicides. To avoid these herbicides, rodenticides or the insecticide, means to avoid the water pollution. Those insects, these are to be effect on the or affect on the paddy, that insect, these are to be used as a food by fishes. Higher and stable form productivity is to be formed, and more cash flow is to be occur, more income is to be produced from the paddy cum fish culture. In environment eco-friendly, both fishes these are to be growing. Environment eco-friendly, paddy and fishes these are to be cultured, and optimum resources can be utilized due to paddy cum fish culture. Better employment, less risk, and more production for the income as well as for the cash flow. Hence these paddy field, these are to be important. Paddy cum fish culture, these are to be more useful, and hence in our Indian region, this paddy cum fish culture, these are to be abundantly used for the culture purpose, for the culture condition. With this, we have seen the two important or first important integrated cum fish farming, or fish cum paddy cum fish farming, or integrated fish cum farming. And in this integrated fish farming, agricultural fish farming or the paddy cum fish farming, in these first criteria we have seen in the next page, that is the next integrated fish farming. Hope you understood. Any problem, any difficulty, please ask. Thank you all of you.